Hello, my air signs. Mel Bell here with your reading for August for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So very interesting. I'm just diving right in with what I've already pulled for you. Very interesting how Libra of you for the self position to be the Justice card. So you may be kind of not preoccupied, occupied, immersed in the legalities of things that are happening around us. This is politically, in your personal life. You may be needing to sign contracts or cut out things. So end things with certain situations, people, places, watching things happen that you don't have control over, that are you find upsetting, or hoping for justice in something and watching it unfold and being unsure of where it's going to land. And, really interesting for that to fall in Mercury retrograde because it's not a good time to sign contracts. So for the month of August, you may find things to be a little bit frustrating, where you're not seeing movement where you would like to see movement. So keep that in mind as well. And in the situation, protecting your money, also really focused on your physical stability. So that can be money, but it can also be health. It can be family, relationships. It can be friends. But the situation right now is really focused on the physicality of the world, of your world, and really making sure that you have everything you need. Also, the energy coming in right now, this came up for other people as well, is that really unexpected things may happen in August, and staying grounded while those things happen. I feel like this is more about things happening around us, not necessarily to us, but around us, and staying grounded even though that's happening. This card also came up. This is you in the challenge. So 8 of Swords in the challenge for you could be challenging to stay positive, feeling bound and out of control, or not having control over things that you would like to have control over, and that causing you some depression or anxiety, mental confusion, what have you. And in the near future, letting go of the past and moving on to something new. So the full moon is on the 9th of August. So, that might be significant for you. And in the wild card, you have the Ace of Wands. So that is a big action card. So being able to affect something, make something happen. So you may be the lucky element that is able to make something happen this month. There's something in your control that you can affect. And so that might be where you want to focus your energy. So let's go ahead and add some cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. and see what we can discern from this deck that may help us with what we're seeing here in the tarot. All right. What do you have to say to us? Wow. Wow. My goodness. Well then. So I got grace, manifesting dreams, love, and truth. So I have 4 cards, okay? So we're going to start wise woman of the grove, grace. Okay. So I find this interesting that this card fell on top of this card. And they both have trunks. Do you see the trunk? In both cards. And I think that's significant. I think that it's important to keep in mind that you are being given grace. That was in the situation. So both cards landed in the situation position. You are being given grace right now. So expect things to go your way in August. There's things that you're not going to be able to control, but overall, you may have a very peaceful month. Water spirit, manifesting dreams. Okay, so it's August. It's the hottest month of the year. Staying hydrated is super important, you guys. Being near water, making sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure that you're eating things that have electrolytes in them. But also, when we're talking about energetically, what do you want? What are you looking to manifest? So if things are changing for you or going to change in the near future, make sure you're putting forth the positive energy and thoughts of what you want to see happen long term for you. Truth fell right on the 8 of Swords in the challenge. So really feeling, again, I really feel it's right. This card also fell under the Justice card. So I really feel like there is something in August that's going to really bother you about justice and about legal matters. And I don't think this has to do with you personally, but something that you are invested in and you want to see come to a certain resolution that just might not happen in August, and making sure that this does not depress you. You might need to unplug yourself from certain stories or lack thereof, like there's no movement, but a lot of people are talking about it. I'm thinking social media, news articles, something's happening that's not happening. Like it's just revolving. Like there's just talk about it, but no solution. Wild Rose Fairy, love. So this is a big message that I'm getting for you guys. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the near future card, and that's where that fell. Move on from your ideas of love, your ideas of the past, from the past, what love has meant to you, what love has brought to you, what is taken from you. Love did not take from you. The person did. The situation did. It's important to separate love from the event or the experience. It's not wrong to love, and it's not wrong to want love, and you can have love. You can have love in a way that you have not experienced it before. And I think that that is really important to look forward to in your future. And I don't see that for August, honestly, you guys. It's something to allow. It's something to open yourself up to. the idea of it, and not be afraid of it. Because love doesn't hurt people. It does not. Loving somebody who is not good for you allows that person to cause harm, but it's not love that did that. It's not love that caused the harm. So it's important to separate love from that. So that may have been a message for one person, but it came through very strong. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know how you feel, and share with anybody that you think would enjoy these readings for the month of August for my air signs. What are we going to leave off with? We're going to leave off with a card from The Universe Has Your Back, Gabriel Bernstein Bears. The Mandela effect. This comes to mind. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Facts, y'all. Facts. Okay? Love. How can I can't make that up. You saw me shuffle. Okay? So that's what we're just talking about. Now, grace. I feel like the situation of grace is also important in that message. Being allowed some time to just chill. Like, y'all might float through this month. If you really gotta let some things go, you guys. You gotta let some things go that are not in your control. You might need a social media break. You might need a little bit of a detox. And focus on the things that you can control in your personal life, and do that. Because your peace right now is really super important. And lastly, I think I want one more card. I feel like there's a little something left there in that reading that is not coming out. So let's see what it is. Really travel light, you guys. Make sure that you let go of what you no longer need to carry. So important. That card has come up, I think, for everybody. The Six of Swords in some way or another, about taking a journey and traveling light and letting go of the past, learning from the past, but not taking it with you. Who you are today is not who you were last week, last year. Who you are today is a culmination of all the things you learned. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. That's a super interesting. Let me see if I can grab that. I want to point out that there's what looks to be a full moon next to that flower. That almost looks like a moon. I don't know what they thought that was, but I think the full moon is really important in August for us. Oh yeah, shoot. It's Lionsgate. It's the day after Lionsgate is a full moon. I'm just now figuring that out, and you guys are my last set of whatever. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So I think sometimes you get what you need, but it's not always what you thought you needed. So sometimes when you're asking for assistance from a divine being, sending energy out in the form of prayer or ritual, that you are open to all possibilities and you're not afraid of what the universe may deliver to you, because sometimes it's beyond what we're thinking, And sometimes we think really small about the things that we want, or sometimes we're just thinking in the wrong direction. For example, we may feel like we don't need love. We don't need that shit right now, but it's exactly what we need right now. So we need to be open to whatever is coming to us, knowing that that is exactly what we need, and it's going to be what makes things, makes us feel fulfilled, makes things more full in our lives. Okay. I hope you guys have a great August. I hope everything goes your way, and I hope that you take with you some advice here that helps make your August go smoother. Okay. Take care. Bye, everybody.